Are you got them here?
Yes, we are.
Good.
You do have a choice when it comes to ambulance service in this area. So when you call 911, ask for the best, state-of-the-art equipment, and a well-trained staff who stand ready to respond to your call. That's Vital Care MedTrans, when nothing but the best will do. Just getting there didn't cut it for Coach Wanda Snodgrass. The Lady Eagles played Seymour Saturday in Sevierville and won 44-36 in a real good ball game. But Wanda had her girls ready, and the usual suspects stepped up. Emily Ellison and Madison Brady led the way for this surprising Lady Eagles team. You know, they played all year long just well enough to get by, but once the tournament started up, that's when they started up, and they will play Liberty Bell Middle out of Johnson City on Tuesday. Speaking of Liberty Bell Middle, they beat once-beaten Lady Patriots at 25-1, breezed to the championship of the East Tennessee Area 1 AAA tournament with a 48-10 victory over outman Colonial Heights Thursday night, and they won their game, so that's who the Lady Eagles will play. I've done a little research on them. They look like a travel team. They're big and they're fast, and the Lady Eagles will have to be ready. And we don't know who they played on the score up there from Sevierville, but we do know our Lady Eagles will play them on Tuesday, so it looks like I may be having to take a trip to Sevierville. Up the valley just away, all the underdogs won in the TMSAA Area 2 up at Powell Valley. They had 4 games Friday, and our cameras were there to catch the entire thing. Up first, homestanding Lady Indians of Powell Valley Middle School, but they were a lower-seeded team. They played the higher-seeded Lady Rams of Birchfield and upset Birchfield 28-26 in a hotly contested game. These two knew each other very well, but the Little Lady Indians held on to secure third place in the tourney. Up next, White Oak, that's the team we were there for, took on the Indians of Powell Valley, and the Wildcats prevailed 53-44. It was 25-19 in favor of Powell Valley at the half, but the Wildcats came back in the third with 19 big points while only giving the Indians 6. And that was your ball game. We poured in 13 points in the fourth and final frame to finish them off. Nick Rickman had 23 big points in the game. Jordan Silcox and Tegan Coleman had 9 points, and Tegan was 7 for 8 from the foul line. They put him on the line, he knocked them down. Stephen Beard had 7 points for the Wildcats. White Oak will go into the regionals as a third seed. After that, the championship games took place. In the girls' game, Midway beat Fairview, who was the higher-seeded team at 38-31. In the boys' game, it was Birchfield beating Fairview, they too was a higher-seeded team. So it was a night of underdogs at Powell Valley Middle School. And we want to thank Mr. Blake Hopper up at Powell Valley Middle School for making WLAF very welcome. Our Lady Cougars went to Knox Central Friday night and beat the Lady Bobcats soundly, to say the least, 49-8. Lady Cougars are now 19-4 and 10-1 in the district, but still are looking up at Oak Ridge, who beat Gibbs big time 59-10 at home. In the boys' game, we are sad to report that our Cougars lost in a nail-biter 50-47 down there, and are now 13-10 and a dismal 4-6 in district play. Other scores from Friday night on the boys' side: Powell beat Halls 56-44. Carnes beat Anderson County. I do not know what's wrong with Anderson County. They have not won a district game this year. They sit at 0-12 in the district. Wow, and they're better than that, but they lost to Carnes 72-63. Oak Ridge beat Gibbs 76-51. The Cougars will play a makeup game Monday at home against the Dragons of Clinton. You can follow the game live on 1450WLAF.com. Catch all the action right there on the WLAF B&M Tire Sports Network with Josh Parker, Theron Overbay, Noah Smith, and Darren Gillenwater. Doug Boshears and Morgan Quinn are still planning that big tournament. Border War kickoff tourney is going to start February 19th through the 21st, and we'll let you know more about that later on. Justin Price and the Campbell County High School Cougars football team will have their football banquet Saturday, June the 30th at the Ball Farm and Event Center. It will start at 6 p.m. up there. They're celebrating 3 straight years of making the playoffs, but you know me, I'm betting they'll make it 4 in a row this upcoming season because almost every player is coming back. Speaking of the Ball Farm, they will have their annual fundraising banquet Saturday, March 12th at 5 p.m. They do this to raise money to help hundreds of families in our area. So get up there. Tickets are now on sale. Contact any committee member of the Pine Mountain Longbeards and they'll hook you up. They also have Gun of the Year tickets and limited supply of Royal Slam game cards. And you want to get in touch with a committee member to get your tickets on all these things. It's always a great event. I'm telling you what, man, the Pine Mountain Longbeards do a great job for our community and they deserve all the recognition we can give them. So get your tickets now. And don't forget, we're going to go up and we're going to cover Caleb Dopel as he signs a football scholarship with the University of Cumberland's February 3rd at 2:30 p.m. up at Jellicoe High School. We'll get up there and get all the gory details for you. Alrighty, that's all I've got today. That's a good look at today's local sports. I thank you guys for being with us. You guys stay tuned. There's a whole lot more to come right here on WLAF.